Okay, bye. Bye. Sí. Cierra la puerta tú. Bye.
Cuidado con tus dedos.
Okay, you guys, this is the first time. This is my first attempt to vlog with the A7 Mark II Sony camera. I hope that you guys like the quality. It's gonna take some time getting used to not having a viewfinder, so I'm not sure if the exposure is correct or not. I don't know if I'm too dark or too light, but that's something that I will have to learn. It's definitely a little heavy on my hand, and I know that I don't have the right lens on it right now because I just bought the one that came in stock, but eventually I will have it. I'm on my way to go pick up Brian, and after that we're gonna go to the shop and see some cool stuff.
Drop money.
Sucio's in the building. Show him the sucio shirt. He thinks he's bad because he went with King Little G over the weekend and he got a sucio shirt. Now there's a milkshake on it. So today we're printing my cousin Jimbo's brand. It's called Underground. It's called Underground Iron Kings. Underground Iron Underground Kings, whatever it is. That's what we're doing. And we have a special big palette because the design is so big that it doesn't fit on our regular palettes. And just so you guys know, that 8 color that I was talking about on the last video that I did a minute ago has not gotten approved. So I will still put that together for you guys. Like I said, with this new camera, now we have to be a little bit patient to make sure that all the settings are correct, the lighting is correct, and definitely the sound. So let me know what you guys think. Hope that you guys like it because so far, I've been liking it. So here you guys can get a pretty good idea of why I don't like to print really big designs. This is a large t-shirt and it's covering almost the entire front of the shirt. So I don't think anything taller than 16 inches I'll be doing, and wider than, let's see, 13. I think that's too much. Personally, especially if your design has a lot of ink, like for example this one. If you're gonna be out and about in the sun and the sun is cooking the ink on your chest or your back, you're just gonna get hot and it's gonna suck. So first of all, I don't even recommend it, and I don't like to do it, so that's just what it is. Big designs are not really popular anyways, unless you're Mr. Killa, what is it? Killa Culture?
Woo! AKA Killer Colt. AKA Heartless Gang. AKA Give You Run For Your Money Gang. AKA shout out to my boys fucking King Lil G, fucking Sucios, AK-47 boys, LA to Phoenix, Phoenix to LA, East Side up. Motherfucker, we running. Cut my bleeps out.
So this would be the reason why I don't print big designs. We've been here for about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit longer. and I'm barely halfway through the order. So the reason why I didn't turn on the dryer on this situation, it's because it was gonna take me just as long to have it on, because I only have one palette that fits the design. So I decided to just flash cure it, and once I'm done printing the entire front, then I'm gonna fire it up, run them through, and then print the back, because it's just like a nape print. So it's a 4-inch design that goes on the top back of the shirt, and I felt like that was a smarter way to print these shirts. So if you guys ever have a situation where you're doing one shirt at a time, I think it's not wise to have your dryer on for 2 hours if it's not worth it. So those are little things that you should be careful with, but it's pretty annoying, to be honest. Beanchy, Brian. All right, you guys, so I'm about 1 hour and 30 minutes into this order now. The huge design that I was talking about. My cousin just texted me, he's on his way, so I'm gonna give him a lot of crap about it. I have already done so last week. But this video, it's not the most interesting, and I know that. I was just testing out my new Sony 7 Mark II, and I'm hoping that it has good quality. I'm hoping for a good first video. I'm sure it's not going to be the greatest, since I can't see myself in the viewfinder, because the camera only the viewfinder only flips up and kind of towards you and up, so you can see when you're taking a picture, but not to the side, so I can see myself in the image or in the shot. So that's a bummer. So even though this is an upgrade, it doesn't feel like an upgrade because of that reason. So I may have to find like a screen that I can mount on the shoe and be able to see myself somehow, because in a way this is already frustrating, and I can't see. I mean, I can kind of tell where the shot is, but it's just kind of annoying. So I'm thinking that that's gonna be it for today. I know it's not an interesting video, definitely not an interesting video. It's not educational whatsoever, but I did not want to have to go this long without posting anything, even though I know this is kind of pointless, kind of. At least I'm showing you guys what's going on. So there it is, my new Sony 7 Mark II, and the 70D went out the door. It read an 80 error code, which means the motherboard is fried. So if your camera ever reads a error 80 code, just make sure you get rid of it, because Canon's gonna charge you about 400 bucks, and God knows how long it's gonna take them to fix it. And even though if they fix it, you're still risking the chance of having another error 80 code in the future. So the 70D is pretty famous for that, so I wouldn't recommend that camera. And now that I'm with Sony, I feel pretty good about it. So that's that. See ya. Saludos a toda la gang, cuz.
Saludazo a toda la gang, pilas a todos. Ahí estamos.
Saludazo.
Vamos, los quiero.
¿Qué esperas de mí?
Ya venía ahorita, nada más que se atoró una pinche pelotita.
Hey, hola, Buki.
Dalo, hazlo más.